Aurora and Arthur Petrova, Aurora's Pear-Shaped Christmas Fete. In Springfield, where the morning sun begins to creep and crawl, at 33 Falmouth Road, where portraits grace the hall, the Petrovas awaken as the frost begins to bite, while Aurora feels ecstatic, her spirit burning bright. The atmosphere is opulent, a sanctuary so sweet, where Essex charm and Balkan roots in harmony compete. Aurora wears her princess plait, a crowning golden rope. Her pink clips and her glasses are the anchors of her hope. Stage direction. The dwelling is a treasure chest of ornaments and grace, with Bulgarian traditions found in every single space. Maria, in her orange garb to hide the marks of old, is weaving through the kitchen with a story to be told. She wears a French plate, elegant, a silver-threaded vine, while Petar's blue-rimmed spectacles with morning luster shine. The scent of spice is succulent, a savory delight, banishing the remnants of the long and chilly night. Dobar utro, Petar calls, his voice a jovial bell. A proper breakfast waits for us. I think you'll like it well. A platter sits upon the cloth, a multicultural feast of naan and steaming curry from the regions of the East. It's proper lush, cries Arthur, with a hunger-driven zest. While the sausages are sizzling, put to a culinary test, Aurora sips her water. Her appetite is keen, the most industrious young baker that the world has ever seen. The Kenwood mixer whirs and hums, a mechanical refrain, as Aurora starts her baking, working through the flowery rain. She's crafting cookies shaped like stars, a culinary art, with dedication pumping through her young and focused heart. But the kitchen is a battlefield where tempers start to flare, and Arthur's playful energy is more than she can bear. You're in my way. Get out of here. Her sharp command is thrown, a jagged shard of anger in a quiet, peaceful zone. She accidentally makes him cry, his eyes behind the green become a pair of stormy lakes, the saddest ever seen. I'm sorry, Arthur, she exclaims, her malice turning mild, as guilt begins to settle on the once impatient child. She wraps him in a sister's hug, a soft and warm embrace, while remorseful shadows flicker on her bright and painted face. The sibling bond is mended now, the friction put to rest, as the prospective pastor puts her kindness to the test. Moya, forgive me, Aurora whispers to her brother's ear, while Arthur's little hiccups are the only things they hear. The star-shaped cookie cutters from Lynn Spencer wait nearby, beneath the watchful ceiling where the flower dust clouds fly. She prepares 24 biscuits, a constellation on a tray, to celebrate the dawning of this very special day. Arthur watches silently, his green eyes wide and bright, as the kitchen fills with sugar and a soft domestic light. Harlow the Dalmatian trots with spots of ink and white, a princess of the household with a bark of pure delight. She chatters and she whines, as if she has a tale to tell, a loquacious companion who knows the family well. Arthur giggles loudly as she licks his happy hand, the most talkative of creatures in the whole of Essex land. Proper funny dog, he says, his spirits rising high, underneath the gray and melancholic Springfield sky. But the silly cat named Kiev is a ginger-furred mistake, a feline full of mischief who is constantly awake. He stalks along the sideboard with a predatory air, leaving orange tufts of fur upon the velvet chair. He is the silent antagonist, the master of the gloom, a shadow-creeping hunter in the corner of the room. Maria shakes her finger. Silly cat, you leave those stars! As he eyes the cooling biscuits through the kitchen window bars. The BMW is waiting, a 3 Series sleek and black, as Petar checks the mirrors and the items in the back. It's time to go to Boswell's, he announces with a grin, as the engine starts to rumble and the journey can begin. Aurora climbs inside the car, her fringe is fake and neat, adjusting all her treasures on the leather of the seat. They drive away from Falmouth Road, the tires start to hum, rhythm on the surface of her drum. Stop at the hole in the wall, Aurora says with pride. I need some cash to spend on things I haven't yet espied. The ATM is cold and gray, a sentinel of stone, standing on the corner in a quiet, windy zone. She draws a 10-pound note out. It's crisp and bright and new, thinking of the luxuries she's planning to pursue. Don't waste it all, warns Petar, with a keen and watchful eye, as a flock of winter starlings sweeps across the Essex sky. The Boswell School is bustling, a cacophony of sound, where festive glee and Christmas cheer in every nook are found. The Fete is in the main hall, a kaleidoscope of light, where tinsel-covered rafters make a shimmeringly bright sight. Aurora's heart is thumping like a drum within her chest. She wants to find the treasures that are better than the rest. The air is thick with popcorn and the scent of pine and glue, as she searches for a stall that offers something brand and new. She meets her friend named Lily, who is 12 and 2 months old, a Year 7 student with a spirit brave and bold. Sit down, says Lily brightly, with a palette in her hand. I'll paint the finest pattern in the whole of Essex land. Aurora takes a wooden seat, her posture straight and tall, as Lily starts to decorate the queen of Boswell's hall. The brush is cool and ticklish, a wet and slender stroke, as they share a secret giggle and a quiet schoolgirl joke. A Union Jack appears now, in a splash of white and red, a patriotic banner painted on Aurora's head. The blue is deep and vibrant, like a summer evening sky, as Aurora looks into a glass with a delighted cry. It's proper good, she whispers, with a grin of pure delight. The flag is bold and beautiful, a truly stunning sight. She feels a surge of confidence, a patriotic glow, as she stands to join the fete and let her inner spirit show. She spots her friend named Lori at a stall of sugared treats, where Italian flair and British charm in confectionery meets. Ciao, Aurora, Lori cries, her smile a sunlit beam. These cakes are quite bellissimo, like something from a dream. Aurora buys a biscuit, shaped like a Christmas tree, the most delicious-looking snack for everyone to see. Grazie? Lori laughs as she takes the golden coin, inviting all the passers-by to come and quickly join. At the crockery stall, she meets her classmates, bold and tall. Aiden handles tea sets that are stacked against the wall. Be careful with the saucers, Aiden warns with focused care, as a sense of fragile danger lingers in the dusty air. Aurora looks at mugs and plates with floral patterns bright, glittering like diamonds in the festive hall's own light. She feels the weight of money burning holes within her coat, like a heavy, leaden anchor on a tiny wooden boat. Jamie joins them at the stall with a tray of chipped rim cups, as the volume of the chatter in the school hall suddenly ups. Look at this, says Jamie, holding up a teapot made of blue. It's a bargain for a person who is searching for a clue. But Aurora is distracted by a butterfly of gold, a wind-up toy of wonder that she's eager to behold. She spends her money selfishly on trifles for herself, ignoring all the family needs upon the pantry shelf. Petar approaches sternly with a furrow on his brow. You've spent your money quickly, but you must be careful now. Here is £4.60. It is all that we have left. Don't leave the rest of the family feeling sad and quite bereft. Go to the cake stall yonder. Buy a sponge for us to share. Show us that you're thoughtful and you actually really care. He hands her all the silver, with a look of heavy trust, knowing that a lesson in her spending is a must. But the gingerbread men beckon, with their eyes of currant black, and Aurora feels a selfish urge she cannot whistle back. Beside the stall is Katie, with a tray of golden crust, but Aurora's sense of duty has been scattered into dust. I'll buy 4 gingerbread men and a bath bomb, pink and round. She whispers to the shadows, where no parents can be found. She lies to Katie with a smile, her conscience turning cold, buying spicy treats and luxuries instead of what she's told. Petar meets her by the exit, with a smile upon his face. "Did you get the sponge for us to eat back at our place?" "Yes, Papa," Aurora lies, her voice a fragile reed, while her heart begins to garden a very prickly weed. But the secret is discovered by the BMW's door, when the bag of gingerbread men falls upon the gravel floor. "Where is the sponge?" he bellows, with a voice of rolling flame, as Aurora's face is covered in a mask of burning shame. The drive home is a silence that is deafening and long, as Aurora realizes that her choices were quite wrong. At home, Maria waits for them, her orange sweater bright, beneath the Balkan ornaments and portraits in the light. "Your honesty is precious," says Maria, stern and bold. "Save your money, feed your parents, let the truth be told." Aurora nods in song, while Arthur starts to cheer, for his fete at St. Albans is the highlight of his year.